It's very modern, it's very dramatic and extra, and I love that. Hey guys, what is up? This is Michaela Smith Campbell, the fashion designer and founder for the fashion design brand MACK Smith, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So I am super excited to be doing this video with you guys. It's been a minute since I posted. I spent about a month transitioning back into the States. Since some of you guys may know, according to some of my videos, I've been abroad traveling and doing so many travel videos. I still have a lot of travel videos left that I will be periodically posting along with this channel, so stay tuned. But I've been in the States for about a month now, and I'm super excited to be back home. I thought, what better way to start off my first video drop with no other than a fashion trend report, and that is for the fall fashion trends, since we're also transitioning back into the fall season with back to school. It's now August, so I'm super excited to be doing this video with you guys. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up as well. So to start off, I'm going to be going over 5 fall fashion trends with you guys, and a lot of these trends are from the runways for a lot of these high-end designer brands for their fall winter 2025 season, as well as social media. I think those are 2 big heavy influences in the fashion world that we refer to, we look up to. And as you guys know, I love doing these trend videos because these are really for the people who love to see what's new, what's fresh, and things that they can incorporate into their own personal style. So for the first trend that we are seeing on the runways and in social media for fall winter 2025 season is fringe. Now, of course, fringe is a classic that keeps coming back in the fall time and even the summertime, but we're not just talking about the big bulky fringe that we see a lot on jackets or outerwear. We're seeing a lot of these fringe-like pieces on skirts. We're seeing it used as trimmings. We're seeing it used in tops, not just outerwear, but also on the basic bodice garments. And it's not just a big bulky fringe that we're used to, it's very tassel-like and delicate, and it's very feminine, which I do love the movement of this feminine tassel-like fringe. Of course, we've been seeing this down the runways of Jill Sanders, Toga 2025 fall collection, as well as Emporio Armani and Etro. And I love how these designers, when creating their collections, have all created fringe in such a delicate kind of versatile way where you could wear it on, you know, a skirt, a trimming, a top. Very lightweight from what we're used to seeing in the fall time, which is like that heavy, thick, bulky trim of fringe on, you know, outerwear jackets. I have a few outerwear jackets myself with fringe. I think fringe is such a classic staple piece. Every time, every fall season, I feel like fringe just reinvents itself in a different way. It's so fun, and it's such a bold statement piece to start the season off with, so I'm really excited to be looking forward to fringe in the winter time even, to see how it reinvents itself as well. So the next trend that we're seeing for the fall winter 2025 season that's going to be huge are the bold statement pieces, and I'm talking about bold colors, bold prints, and bold textures. It's going to be huge, and we're already been kind of seeing it drift off into the transitional season, summer going into fall time, and by the time fall is here, it's going to be an explosive trend even more so. In terms of the bold colors, we're seeing a lot of chocolate browns, we're seeing a lot of burgundies, and these are rich colors, as well as the lighter green shades and green tones. And what I love about these colors is that they're very versatile. I mean, we've seen burgundy, I mean, this whole year, even last year going into this year, we've been seeing different shades of burgundy colors, the deep red wine colors, and we're seeing a lot of the burgundy paired with gray. I think gray and burgundy, those 2 color tones work so beautifully in the fall time. And then with the chocolate brown colors, I mean, chocolate brown and the navy blues, I think they're so beautiful. And we're seeing a lot of the chocolate browns paired with the lighter coral green shades. I think that the earth tones, like the dark rich chocolate browns with the lighter green shades, make such a beautiful earthy tone color blocking palette for an outfit, as well as chocolate brown, you guys, and grays. I think the gray color tone, especially the darker gray color tones, make such a classic tone to an outfit, and they go with so many different kinds of color tones, the gray tones. It just works beautifully with the chocolate browns as well. And then for the bold statement pieces in print, plaids, you guys, are also a very, very huge trend that we're seeing. Plaid, of course, comes back every year for the fall time and is heavily influenced by the preppy school look. Plaid in the fall time, it's a classic staple, you guys. We're seeing this all over social media. We've been seeing the plaid print on the runways of Missione as well as Isabel Marant for their fall winter 2025 collections. And then for the bold prints, animal prints always come and go back and forth into season, but this season specifically we're looking at zebra print, and of course one of my favorite designers, Balmain, has interpreted zebra print in a lot of their outerwear looks for the fall winter 2025 collection. I mean, zebra print is such a bold statement print, as well as plaid, but plaid is more versatile. You can mix plaid with denim, you can mix plaid with leathers, you can mix plaid pretty much with anything, but zebra, the zebra pieces just speak for itself. You can have a plain outfit from head to toe and then just put a zebra overcoat over it, and then it just makes your outfit pop so much and looks like you did a lot more than what you intended to do. For this zebra print, and I'm a huge animal print kind of girl, I am loving this trend and I hope to see more of it. I've mainly been seeing it more so on the runways than I have on social media, especially in the fashion world and industry. But I really hope people start getting more into this because it's so much fun, you guys. I mean, it's leveling up your basic pieces and just throwing an accessory with like a zebra print bag, zebra print shoes, or a jacket or a piece of outerwear. Like, come on, it just levels it up. And then lastly, for this category of the bold statement colors, prints, as well as textures, you guys, fur is coming back out into season for the fall time. And really, fur, I feel like it's a classic texture for, you know, the fall and winter season. So we're seeing a lot of fur, especially fur trims, not just fur jackets, but we're seeing fur trims for the fall winter 2025 year. We've been seeing this on the runways of Sacai, Gabriela Hearst, as well as Fendi. And what I love that Fendi did is that they created a lot of fur trims. Like, I know in a look they had a fur trim skirt, which you normally don't see fur trims. You see a lot of fur jackets or, you know, fur outerwears, complete garments of fur, but you don't see a lot of fur trims. So the fur trims have been huge on the runway, which I'm so excited to see because I love fur. Even I love a good Sherpa, but I haven't been seeing as much Sherpa as I have been seeing little details of fur. So the next popular trend for the fall winter 2025 season is this slouchy oversized look. You guys, Y2K, that trend has been around for maybe the past 2 to 3 years. And as the seasons go by, especially the fall season and the colder month, now that we're transitioning into the fall season, we're starting to layer more, and with layering equates to more fabric and more bigger fabric and oversized usage of different garments to layer, which I really love this oversized slouchy look. By the slouchy oversized look, we're seeing it in a lot of jorts, we're seeing it in trousers, we're seeing it in denim jeans, we're seeing it in outerwear, we're even seeing it in accessories such as bags. And I love this look because it gives such a statement of looking well put together, but yet comfortable and yet cool and edgy at the same time, and carefree, like you didn't put a lot of work into your outfit. So one of the bags I did reference is from the Balmain Fall 2025 look. And it's a fur bag, and I'm seeing a lot of these slouchy bags in different textures, not just your standard leather texture, but I've seen it in fur, I've seen it in denim, I've seen it in canvas, so many different kind of textures to these bags, which makes it look so much more detailed, your outfit. And I love how they're being styled. Even if it's a huge shoulder pad, I love how big and obnoxious it is, because you can put like your phone in there, you can put your chargers in there. It's giving very on the go. I have a lot of errands to run, so I'm just gonna put it in this fashionable, cute, stylish bag. So that is one of my favorite pieces and accessories. I always say, you guys, if you want to have statement pieces, always invest in accessories or outerwear, because it will do the talking for you. Even if you're wearing just a plain basic outfit and you have that slouchy oversized bag, it just adds so much of an emphasis to your style and look. So the next trend for the fall winter 2025 season is the draped maxi jackets or coats. And you guys, this is sophistication at its best. Of course, we are going into the colder months. We're going to be wearing jackets, and we're going to be wearing a lot of maxi jackets, and we're gonna be bundling up, layering sweaters, jackets, vests, and whatnot. But one thing that I do love about this trend is how sophisticated it looks, because a lot of these draped looks that we're seeing on the runways, this look almost gives like a scarf woven into the actual jacket. And I love the drama of it and the sophistication of it, because it's very dramatic and there's so much fabric. Because there's so much fabric in these maxi jackets and coats that we've been seeing on the runway, it just looks so warm, and it looks like there's a lot of wiggle room inside to add bulky layers so that you're gonna be really warm for the fall winter 2025 season, which is what I love. But on the outside, it looks so sophisticated, and you don't even need a scarf for a lot of these draped looks. We're seeing a lot of these looks on Altazira, Balmain, and Calvin Klein especially. And I feel like Calvin Klein, this is their staple classic, because they're known to do a lot of timeless classic pieces. And the way that Calvin Klein, a lot of these jackets you did see on their 2025 fall winter runway, they just made it look so minimalistic, but there's a lot going on, and it was all in the silhouettes too, and it was just so sophisticated. It was cool. It was a reinvention of jacket, not just your standard maxi jacket or pea coat, but it's a draped one, and it just looks so beautifully the way they styled it, slung over a lot of the model's shoulder. There's even this one where you can just wrap it around your head. It had so much fabric on like the drape part. A model was seen wrapping it around her head and her face. So it just looks so chic and so modern. It's also, if you don't have a draped jacket at home, but you wanna replicate these looks, you can just use a scarf. For me, I'm huge on scarves. I love a good scarf. Even if you want to wrap a scarf while you're wearing like a maxi pea coat or a maxi jacket, you can just wrap a scarf around your neck, or you can wrap a scarf around your face when it does get colder, to protect your ears and kind of hold your hair in place. That's just another way you can replicate. If you don't have the look, you can get the look. Yeah, this look for me is a 10 out of 10. It's a classic look. And last but certainly not least, the next and last trend is the volume silhouettes that we're seeing on the runway. For one, we've been seeing peplums on the runways of Durand, Atlantic, and what I love about this peplum dress is that the bodice is very structured, but the peplum that goes out and forms almost an umbrella-like silhouette is just so gorgeous. I love the structure. Even where the collar and the shoulders are, it just seems so structured and so still, but yet tailored at the same time. And a lot of these volumes, again, because we're going into colder months, I love the extra fabric, I love the layering, and I love the gathering of a lot of these voluminous pieces, and just the structure on that mini dress I just love so much. It just looks so timeless, and I feel like peplums, they come in and out of style, but this was a modern way of doing a peplum into a dress. And then of course, a part of this trend, the volume silhouettes, we're seeing wide shoulders. Not just shoulder pads, you guys, but wide shoulders. And this is for all the people who do love good shoulder pads. For me, I'm a lover of shoulder pads. I love the structure. I love the certain silhouette it creates on your body and just cinches in your waist. So for me, when I saw this trend so much on the runways, I honestly loved it. It's very modern, it's very dramatic and extra, and I love that. And of course, the gathered skirts that we've been seeing on Uma Wang's runway, Alaya's runway, and Saint Laurent. Again, the gathered skirts, they're classic, and I love how they added volume, and there's an actual shape to these gathered skirts. So it's not just like a dead fabric skirt, but they're also adding volume and structure to these, which I'm here for. And then of course, lastly, we're seeing the wide trousers it was such a trend like in the past couple of years of the wide structured pants that almost look like croissant, but we're seeing this in trousers now. And one example is Jacquemus, and I have to put the picture of Jacquemus wide leg trousers because if you go on their website, there are so many different versions of these kind of silhouettes that they reference to, even for this upcoming season. So for me, I really think that the wide-legged trouser is such a classic piece, but the fact that they're adding a certain shape and volume to the leg pants is super, super cool. It gives a modern take on a classic kind of garment. So I'm really loving it. I'm here for it. Let me know in the comments below what you guys' favorite fall trend might have been from this list. And of course, there are a handful of other trends out there for the fall winter 2025 season, but let me know which one is your favorite. I hope you guys have learned a thing or two from this video about fall trends. Of course, I'm not encouraging you guys to go out and buy trends. A lot of these trend videos that I do for you guys is just to stay updated within the fashion industry, what's been going on in high fashion, what's been going on in everyday fashion on social media. This is for those of you who like to stay on the latest updates, also trends that maybe you can incorporate into your own personal style and reinvent to fit you and your style as well, and just have some fun. Think of new ideas on how to style yourself as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and also give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.